What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Breezy, and I'm about to teach all you beautiful, sexy, fine women how to grow waves. I know you've taken that big step of doing the big chop and you don't really know what style you want. I personally cut my hair off in February of this year, which is 2018, and it just now July is when I actually found the right barber, the right style, and then from there I started to grow waves. So now I'm about to teach you guys. So the first thing I did was try a whole bunch of products, which didn't work. One of the products that I did use was Sporting Waves, and I don't know why I used it. I think I watched a YouTube video as well and seen somebody put it in their hair, but like I say, everything doesn't work for everybody. What did work is when I found out what waves were. So waves are just curls that are laid down. So I just went back to what I naturally did to get curly hair, which was using, what did I use? Shea Moisture. I'm not sponsoring any of these people, but that's what I did use because I had a big fro with natural curls, all of the above, and I just decided one day on my 21st birthday to just cut my hair off. And I'm a gay female, so it was really hard for me because my hair was one of the things that reminded me of being a female when that really shouldn't have been the case, and I was afraid that I was going to look like a male. Well, I wasn't afraid. I actually wanted to look like a boy, but anyways, I didn't want to lose my feminism. That's how you say it. You guys get the picture. Yeah. So I just cut my hair off. My mom hated it. My grandma hated it, but I loved it. During those months of February to July, I went through a phase of, oh my gosh, I want my hair back. Like, I would see females with curly hair that's natural, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss my hair. So then I tried the fro. That didn't work out. And then I was in Savannah one day and I seen this girl with waves and a short haircut, and I was like, yo, how did you get your hair like that? She was just like, the same way dudes do it, like the do-rags, the brushes, all of the above. So I just had to find the right barber. I went through 3 different barbers. One was a gay female. She cut my hair. It was nice, but it wasn't popping like I wanted it to be. And then there was this guy who was close to my school, which was a pretty good drive from where I live, which is Atlanta. He did really good, but I still looked it too masculine for my taste of the haircut. I think he faded it too much on the side, all of that. So then I just went to the hood where I'm from, and I just told this guy, I was like, hey, can you just cut it all around? Like, I'm a week into my haircut, so excuse the hairline. But I just told him to go all around, like just do the line all around and just make it low, like real low, because I feel like if I start low, then as my hair grows, I can see what length it is. It's hard to go into a barbershop after being natural all your life because you don't understand the lingo. You get what I'm saying? Like, we know about the sew-ins, the braids, the weaves, the press, the perm, but we don't know different clippers. We don't know how low, how short. We don't know about fades. We don't know about temp fades. We don't know about, you might know, but I didn't know about any of that stuff. Like, I'm going to just be honest. Like, I was just in there like, listen, here's a picture. This is how I want it. Can you make it this way? So he did a really good job. I really liked it. So then I had to go into the step of getting waves. And like I said, once I figured out waves were, which were just my natural curls laid down, that's how I got into it. If you can see my waves just a little bit, they're still growing. One thing I like about this haircut is that even though it's been around, like guys wear it all the time, when people see it on a female, they think it's so new. Like, they feel like it's the newest trend, and I really love that. Like, I get compliments from old to youth, like, oh my gosh, how'd you get your hair to lay down? And I'm just like, yo, we look at dudes every day with this haircut. But it's just so different on a female. Like, it truly is, and I absolutely love it. I love being a part of something new. So one of the things that I did use, like I said, Shea Moisture Curling Cream, which is, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but yeah, it's this curl enhancing smoothie. If you're cheap like me, like, this bottle cost me like $15. Whenever you use it and like the stuff gets like all on the edges on the side, I usually just let it sit out on one side and let it all melt down so that it can, like, you know what I'm saying, melt to the side and get that little bit. Like I said, I'm real cheap, but it cleans it out like that. So what I usually do is just put a little bit on there, and like I don't have a lot of hair, so there's no point in me using a whole lot like I used to do when I would have my natural hair. And you just tie it down. I usually get like a really big silk do-rag. I think I got this from the beauty supply store. It was like $5. I usually tie the cape because I don't really like the cape in the back. And I usually wear it inside out because I don't like when the seam, like if you tie your hair down, like you'll start to see there'll be like this seam line in the middle of your hair, and you don't want that. I hate that. If you like it, kudos to you, but I hate it. So I usually just tie my hair down, you know, like put a little bit on there, bada boom, you know, and just like that. Wear it just like a dude, and I usually just get it really, really tight. So it's not that bad. I really haven't like adjusted to how they like dudes tie their do-rags, but I'm not really trying to be like them. I'm trying to be like me. And then just I pull it in the back because I like it super duper tight. And then another thing that I do to keep it waved is brush. Like brushing is the key. I promise you, brushing is the key. I have 3 different brushes because I can be bougie. I am a STEM. If a lot of you guys don't know what a STEM is, it's like between being a stud and a female. Like I'll go wear makeup or stuff like that. Like I'm real bougie with it. But yeah, I'm in my car right now, as you can see. But I usually keep 3 brushes. So the first one is my go-to brush in the car. I keep this because you never know, I might be meeting my future wife. Like I just have to have a brush in the car. Like just brush it real quick. You feel me? This is it's like between hard and soft brush. I got this at Walmart, of course. I mean, I don't go too far to get no waves. It's whatever. It's either I get the waves or I don't. But yeah, this is my hard soft brush, and okay, yeah. And I use this in the shower. This is key. I use this in the shower. The reason why I use this in the shower is because steam waves. So whenever you're washing your hair, if you were natural or not natural, you notice that whenever you wet your hair or wash your hair, you notice that either your roots curled or your ends curled, and that's because of the water. So when I'm in the shower, I don't wet my head, but it does get wet, like a little damp. So what I do is take this brush and I just brush it in the shower, like just steam my waves, like steaming them down, you know. And it really helps with the growth of the waves. And then I have a hard brush. This is supposed to be a deep wave brush. I use this every day, like it'll be mornings, night, whenever I'm about to do my do-rag or whatever. I just am bougie, that's why I have 3 brushes. So I'm about to show you guys how to brush the wave, like how you should like brush your hair down. Like it's really easy. The reason why my waves are not deep is because I got a haircut not too long ago, and I usually start over. Like I heard there's a certain way you're supposed to ask your barber how to cut your hair, but I like to just start over because that's just me. So usually you just brush it like this. Like all coming down certain ways like that. It's harder for me because my mom is mixed, so it's like, what they call it, I don't want to say, yeah, Caucasians, they get like psoriasis. So it like I have to put certain products in my hair when I wash it to make sure that you don't see like dandruff or psoriasis at the scalp. So it's a little harder. But this is how I brush my hair. Always come down with it and all around. Don't brush it back. Don't just brush it like certain ways. Like you should just have an angle to get that 360 you want. Just like this. And it really looks nice on a lot of women. And to all my gay women, do not be afraid to cut your hair and feel like, oh, You're not going to feel like a woman anymore. When I tell you, so many women come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? And I'm not going to lie, like, I was honestly super afraid. Like, one day I was just like, I'm going to cut my hair. And I was with my homegirl, and she was like, just do it. You know, like, we always need that extra push, just do it. And I did it, and I really hope you guys like this video. Make sure that you find the right barber. It's okay if it takes a minute. Like I said, my process was from February to July, and right now it's October. And I'm feeling myself. Like, it's nothing like getting a fresh haircut. You feel me? Like, I feel like I'm glowing. Hello. And I still feel like a woman. That's the main thing about this video. To feel like a woman, but also wearing the style of a man, if that makes sense. So I really hope you guys like this video. I will be posting more videos soon. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.